How do you train kids to be skilled football players? But more importantly, how do you find future ASCALs all over the country? Coach Chris Thomas, Grassroots Development Director of Football for a Better Life, will tell us how. Good evening, Coach Chris, and welcome to Sports Desk.
Thank you.
All right. Well, in Europe, in South America, you see kids being picked up at 14, 15, 16, being trained professionally already. Here in the Philippines, we still don't have that kind of a program. So can you tell us about this Football for a Better Life?
Football for a Better Life is it's a great tool for finding, seeking talent throughout the Philippines. So we go to key locations throughout the Philippines. So we have a full schedule on this on the Little ASCALs website, on the Facebook page, so we can have a look at that. So it gives me the opportunity to observe and take in data and to understand the Filipino football and the culture, so we can adopt a particular system, so we can master the football here at the foundational level, the grassroots level.
How old do the kids need to start by?
For me, I would say so as long as they're walking. That's what I would say. Yeah. So usually it's around 6. But I've seen kids who are like 5, 4, who's kicking a ball, and you can see they've got a little bit of talent there. So I could work with a very young age, to be honest.
Well, Chris, I understand you went to Iloilo in Barotac Nueva, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
yeah.
and kids there, they're born. The minute they're born, they know how to kick the soccer ball already. They know how to kick the football already.
Yeah.
When you went there, what did you see? What kind of talent level did you see among the kids that you worked with?
Well, what I do is compare them to the kids who are in that area in the local community. Also, I can compare them to Thai kids as well, British kids, and kids from the USA. So I've got a broad understanding of how children, how the youth play throughout the world. So I just compare them to everybody. And in Iloilo, I've seen some real talented kids. So I selected 12 and give them a football clinic, which is they really enjoyed. And you could see. You could just say, like, you could give me a month with them kids and I could truly transform them into something different. So that's why we need a strong grassroots program in this country. So if we have the right coach, the right methodology, it's magic, We can create real good football players for the future.
Where was this when I was still playing? But, okay, what is a training day like under Coach Chris Thomas?
It's fun. It's action-packed, it's non-stop, it's consistent, energetic, it's loud, and I just come across more like of a big brother, as a mentor to them, somebody that they can look up to, somebody they can, give a high five to instead of being a, deadly serious coach. That's what they need here, So, I've seen many coaches who are, too serious, and I think here in the Philippines with these kids, they need that. A bouncy, enthusiastic, energetic coach, to get the best out of them. So, yeah. So with me, I'm very, very energetic, and
we can see that.
Yeah.
we can see that.
Very bouncy, non-stop all the time.
Absolutely, we can see it right now. Part of the objective of your program is to look for future ASCALs, meaning these are kids, when they grow up, they'll represent the Philippines and make us proud. What are you looking for? What are you looking for in a future ASCAL? How do you know if a kid? Okay, this kid has the potential to represent the Philippines?
I can just see it with the technique they have at a young age, the way they move with the ball, how confident they are, So I've seen kids that at 9 years of age, they're directing the team where to go here, and that's just really impressive at that age, at 9. It's like when I was younger, I was very introvert, very quiet on the field, and these kids are very extrovert already at 9 years of age, So it's really, really impressive, So I can just see these kids, they have it, but like I said, we just need the right coach with the right methodology, and these kids, we can turn these kids into really good football players, for the future.
Now that you will be traveling all over the Philippines, what will you be doing to centralize everything? You have kids from Iloilo, from
they're going to Capiz, Dumaguete, Negros Occidental, Baguio, Palawan, Davao, Legazpi City, and of course here in the NCR.
How will you bring all these kids together?
We can have a central location, a central academy, and we can obviously, being that they're far away, we can offer them scholarships and we can bring them in. So the ones who are exceeding with talents, then we can choose them and say, like, you've got a scholarship, you can come to the central academy. So,
wow.
Well, how could they get in touch with you? Their parents or even kids watching this to 9. I want to train under Coach Chris. How can they make that happen?
I have a public profile on Facebook. They can contact me through there by just searching for Chris Thomas, and also you should be able to find me on the Facebook, the Little Ascals as well. I have a telephone number. But yeah, so just look on the profiles there on the Facebook, and you'll clearly find me there.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Coach Chris, and
Okay.
hopefully you can come back with some of the kids when this is all over.
Future Ascals,
Yeah.
huh?
Definitely, yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, coming up earlier, we asked you to name the strongest contenders in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. We'll get to your answers when Sports Desk returns.